Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and we're back with a banger, I guess. It's a Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, this thing that everyone's been going on about for since the dawn of time.
Since it leaked and since all this crazy crap's happened with this movie.
Yeah, and unless you've been sleeping under a rock, you've probably seen it. So
I'm pretty sure someone must have dropped it and it must have made its way under the bloody rock as well, considering how much people have been going on about it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's the most, now it holds a record for the most viewed trailer in 24 hours with 355 million views, so, wow, that's amazing, I guess. And, it was a good trailer. I think it was a good trailer, a solid trailer.
I think this is the best trailer they've ever released for, any of the Spider-Man movies in the MCU.
Yeah, 100%.
Easily.
There's no way. Yeah. And, I basically, spoiler alert, I guess, kind of, because we're going to be diving into, obviously the trailer, and if you're one of those people who don't like to watch the trailers before you go to see the movie, then that's fine, but obviously we're talking about the trailer.
I'm not sure why you would have clicked on this video, but, I'm glad you're here anyways.
And we're going to be talking about some theories and stuff, so if any of these theories end up being right, potential spoiler alert, but let's just get straight into it. I mean, where do we start? I mean, let's just say that the trailer was leaked the day before.
In really bad, 240p quality.
In really bad quality, and it was on a phone in horizontal. It wasn't even.
It was just the worst possible scenario you could have for a leaked trailer.
Yeah. It wasn't even. It was vertical, sorry, not horizontal. And then, it was, the audio was bad. Just people talking over it. I mean, I watched it. You didn't. So
I didn't watch it.
Unfinished CGI as well. We put a few tweets about that on Twitter. Go and follow that.
Follow us on Twitter,
and I mean, let's just get straight into it because it was obviously I think it explains what's going to happen pretty well.
Yeah.
And
it's
by the way,
pretty straight to the point. It's basically that Spider-Man's secret identity. Obviously, spoiler alert for Far From Home if you haven't watched that somehow. Well, consider yourself lucky if you didn't. But, spoiler alert, Far From Home, obviously, Mysterio reveals Spider-Man's identity to the world, which I thought was a horrible decision, which they're not going to stay with, and I was right, because they're just literally going back on it with this whole Doctor Strange thing, where basically Peter's life's been ruined because of this, and he says to Doctor Strange, can you help me to undo this? And Doctor Strange says, for some reason, even though it's a spell that's going to potentially risk the entire universe, which is why I think there's something definitely fishy going on with Doctor Strange. I think you agree with me on that.
Yeah, I'll get into Doctor Strange in a bit, my own problems with him, but carry on.
Yeah, but Doctor Strange, obviously, even though Wong says to him, don't do the spell, which Wong is going somewhere to be in Shang-Chi, I assume, and we have Doctor Strange casting a spell, Peter gets all moany about it, and then the multiverse opens and we have all this crazy stuff going on. So that's basically the general gist of what's happening in this movie. Yeah,
so basically, we'll just talk about individual stuff in a bit, but let's just go part by part. So obviously we're getting the trailer really just picks up where Spider-Man's identity has been revealed. He's swinging through New York, and you got JJ on all the screens just screaming bloody Peter Parker's name, and then I think the a lot of it's just what you'd see is typical. Is he's saying to MJ, I just want to stay up in this roof all away from the public swarming him. MJ, Ned, and Aunt May being interviewed.
Flash was going with them on that one scene when they're walking into the it looked like towards a courthouse or something. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
But Flash was there with blonde hair for some reason. He just looks really weird with that. I guess it's more comic accurate, but I don't know, he looks kind of weird.
Oh, I don't know what's going on with Flash. Apparently Flash is going to actually play a decent role in this movie, but I don't know.
They're saying that?
I guess we'll see. I've seen some interview. It was way before where they said Flash is going to be an important piece of this movie.
Okay.
I would die of laughter if the other two Spider-Men came and just started taking the piss out of Flash.
Yeah, saying
just
that
he's a little nerd in this
Flash
movie.
that you have compared to the one that we had to deal with when we were growing up.
Yeah. Anyway, so I think with the courthouse thing, I think Spider-Man's going to be in and out of court in this movie because he's wearing a suit later on in the trailer, the last bit of the trailer, which makes me think it's going to be that's going to be like what he wears to court and stuff. And I think the first big interesting part of the trailer was the part where he's in custody and then someone slams down the papers on the desk.
Yeah, someone who isn't Matt Murdock, by the way.
Well, no, the guy who's out of frame could be.
No, I don't think it is. Because why doesn't he have his cane?
I don't know. That's a good point.
Yeah, exactly. He just doesn't have his cane, so I don't think that's Matt Murdock. I mean, he could be. Who's to say? Maybe
it could be. It could be. Yeah. Because I think if he is going to be in the movie, I don't think they would want to show any of that in the trailer because I don't think he'll have many scenes as it is anyway. So they don't want to show like the only scenes that he has in the trailers. I mean, hold on, let me get the actual trailer up so I'll talk by bit. But it really kicks off obviously when they actually show basically Doctor Strange doing the whole spell for Spider-Man. And this is what I'm going to talk about my problem with Doctor Strange. I feel like Doctor Strange is going to be annoying in this movie because he's just going to be completely out of character. Because that's not like Doctor Strange doing
I don't know if
like
I can make that judgment yet. I think based on the trailer, it looks like, that's very out of character. Doctor Strange is just kind of... And I know a lot of people were making the case that Doctor Strange is like irresponsible in the first one. That was kind of the point in the first one, I thought, that he was supposed to be irresponsible in that, supposed to do stupid things, and then he learns from that, and then that's why in Infinity War and Endgame he was more responsible. Obviously he's cocky and arrogant and all that sort of thing, but still, I don't buy that Doctor Strange would just do a spell because Peter asked him to if it's going to risk the fate of the whole universe. I don't know.
Because the thing is that weird. With Doctor Strange, like, you have to think about it, that he was dusted, wasn't he? Obviously, he was by Thanos, so everything's like it's kind of like a bit of a blur to him. Yeah. I mean, for the 5 years thing, but he obviously knew all this, and in Infinity War, he was acting like an arsehole for a very good reason, and also in Endgame, he was a bit less acting like an arsehole, but he's still he was still doing his job basically.
He's still stern, yeah.
Here, he just feels like he's just like completely let go of everything. He's like the Sanctum. He's just been let go of. Yeah. I mean, it's good to see the Sanctum back, I guess, and it's good to see Wong back. And one thing I do, even though I think that Doctor Strange is gonna maybe possibly be slightly very left field, unless they explain it with like obviously the thing where people are saying he might be evil or something's going on with him. One thing I do like with this Doctor Strange,
like I said to you, maybe he's a Skrull, like Nick Fury and Maria
Hill. Oh God, let's not get into that bloody conversation.
I really hope that's not the case, but it would not shock me if it was.
That would be very, 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 very weird. But yeah like it wouldn't be exactly too left field for the MCU. But I think it's good to see Doctor Strange back, and I like the the casual look with the coat and the cape over it, and then Wong with his overgrown hair with his coat and his bloody suitcases. I like that, and then I like how the Sanctum's like frozen, it's been cleaned up and stuff, and and he's that mug as well. Apparently that mug you can buy on Amazon.
Oh yeah, you can buy it on Amazon. So if anyone wants that mug, maybe that'll go good with like a cosplay or something. Go ahead and buy it off Amazon.
You can buy that off Amazon. It might be sold out now. I mean, who knows? I mean, the trailer's gone bloody viral, so it might be sold out. But so obviously the trailer really kicks off when he does the spell, and then Peter starts interfering, and it looks like he's using a strand of Peter's hair, which is actually all of this was basically revealed.
Did someone say that?
But this was revealed in a leak.
Well, don't tell me any of that, man. I didn't read any leaks. I don't want to hear any of this.
No, this was a trailer leak. These were the trailer leaks that was for these thingy. Apparently,
where did they see that? I didn't see anyone using anyone's hair.
I don't know. It could be either it's that, or it's just magic effect, but it's not really confirmed. We don't see anything like that. But he's using this spell which Wong told him clearly not to use, and we see Wong walk off into a portal, which isn't confirmed yet, but he could be going to fight the Abomination in Shang-Chi.
Basically, going to take place in the events or take part in the events of Shang-Chi.
That's not confirmed, but
entirely possible.
It could be. Yeah, I think that could be a very, very big chance of that happening. I mean, I guess we'll see more in Shang-Chi, because I'm guessing the end credits scene for Shang-Chi is going to set up this movie. Maybe, possibly.
Possibly, who knows, yeah. Or another Avengers movie, or Secret Invasion, or any of the other billions of MCU projects they've announced, yeah, so who knows.
But yeah, Wong says don't do it, and yeah, Doctor Strange obviously because the plot requires it, he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
We see him do the spell. Peter starts interfering because Peter's Peter.
Yeah, I think I'm just like I was thinking on that part. Why is Peter like doing that? Just being, I guess, an idiot because why is he trying to interfere with the spell? He wants everyone to forget. But one thing I realised, if the spell works, that means everyone forgets. So the Avengers forget who he is. All the other like characters in the MCU, Vulture forgets who he is. Everyone, no one will know who he is. So that's pretty big ramifications for it. And I guess if that's the case, then does that mean Tony wouldn't have interfered with him, or does he still get to keep all that stuff?
Who knows? I mean, Tony's flipping dead, so I don't even know.
Yeah,
I don't know if it works the same for dead people or not. I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't know. I don't think they'll address stuff like that, though. To be fair.
Yeah, they barely address the stuff that they're supposed to address in these Spider-Man movies because the extra stuff like that. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
But yeah, that's where the trailer really kicks off. I mean, we see I guess we see the multiverse like
break we see like
apart,
the city fold into itself, which obviously the good Doctor Strange visuals again, which looks cool.
Yeah, and then we see that little gold ball thing on the table after everything like just falls apart, and then that's when we go into the where it looks like Doctor Strange and Spider-Man are kind of fighting or in a battle like against each other.
Where the part with the train, yeah, where they're like
with the train, and then him punching Spider-Man into his that astro form thing, and then just loads of like stuff which obviously isn't explained in the trailer, which obviously I've seen like a few things with like. But I don't even think I'll mention these because these are like leaks, so I won't even mention these in these videos. But who knows what they're doing? Like what they're actually doing in that scene isn't actually confirmed or like leaked fully. But maybe it's a chase. I think there is definitely some sort of conflict going on between them. But one theory I had, this is not leaked. This is just a theory I came up with, which is what I was telling you about, which is you know how Doctor Strange was put through those tests by the Ancient One.
Yeah.
I was thinking that maybe he's putting Spider-Man through those tests so Spider-Man can gain that magic suit, which we've seen in
the promotional pictures, where the black and gold suit has magic webs coming out of it.
Yeah, so I think that could be something that may be possible. I think that would be cool. I'd like to see that more than Doctor Strange and Spider-Man fighting over something, because they were bloody pals 2 minutes ago, so I don't get how they can
if Spider-Man's like actually coming up with some good reasoning for fighting him, and he's actually standing his ground for once and not just bowing down to all the Avengers, I'd be happy with that. Because that's one thing I did like about this trailer. It looked like, especially with the scenes where Spider-Man's saying, like, it's not about me, it's affecting the people that I care about. It looks like Spider-Man's actually taking responsibility for things in this.
He showed the first signs of becoming Spider-Man. It took him 3 movies, but
the synopsis for the movie said something about Spider-Man, or he's learned what it truly means to be Spider-Man. I'll try and bring that up now.
It took him 3 bloody movies, but
it took way too long.
Now.
But if that's the case, that
if that's the outcome, then that's fine.
Good. Yeah, I can wait.
Yeah. Then I think some other important parts to talk about. Obviously, let's just get to the villain stuff now. So we see a lightning strike and some sand.
Which people think is Sandman.
Lightning strike. People think Sandman. Lightning strike's obviously going to be Electro. That's like confirmed. So yeah, sand looks like, if it is Sandman, sand looks like it's protecting Peter, who's in the black and gold suit, which is pretty cool to see for the first time. Then we see Peter standing in like a dark hallway and something jumps at him, and
there's like a billion theories as to what that is. Lizard, Venom.
Venom.
Yeah. Please, just if it's Venom, don't let it be Tom Hardy's Venom, please. Or just let it be some like variant of him that's like meta. Just don't let it be this. That'll give me like bloody PTSD if it's the one from the Venom movie.
What if it's Venom from the Raimi universe?
He blew up.
Yeah, no, but what if but the thing is,
Tom Hardy's
Venom blew up.
No, that movie doesn't make any sense. That movie doesn't make any sense. So.
Tom Hardy's Venom blew up kind of, or burnt, and then there was one patch of goo left, so that just survived. So that could happen to Raimi's Venom, and then they can actually make it look decent. They actually make it look half decent this time, instead of making it look like some bloody next creature. I know it's a creature,
Creature, yeah.
it shouldn't look like that. I'm telling you that right now. But the thing is, I think the biggest chance of this, who's like the biggest chance of it being is probably Lizard, maybe.
Yeah, I
mean,
think
it looks
big
like Lizard,
possibility.
the outline, but it's protected by or Spider-Man's protected by like an orange barrier, which is obviously going to be magic.
Mhm. The other reason I think it
Um,
could be Lizard is because on the scene where we see Spider-Man in his black and gold suit running through the Feast Center, which I assume is a Feast Center, it looks like one, which is a pretty cool
it
Easter egg
must
to the
be.
PS4 game. If you zoom in on Spider-Man's chest, it looks like there might be some sort of like scratch or claw marks or something on his chest.
Yeah.
And who's known for scratching Spider-Man, leaving claw marks there? Probably Lizard. So that's a possibility. I don't know if I was just seeing things, but I'm pretty sure there were claw marks on Spider-Man's chest.
Lizard was still alive in the
Amazing Spider-Man,
Garfield.
yeah, he was in
Yeah.
jail.
Yeah, so that's like a big possibility then. And then what else happened? Oh yeah, so basically let's just cut to the end. So you know, we get the
The absolutely
Well,
beautiful sight of a pumpkin bomb. That was like,
that was great. Yeah.
let's
And then what did
see
he
it
say?
roll up
What's
the
the audio? Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
Yeah, which I think is Norman. It didn't sound.
Yeah, I think it was Norman because it was the laugh. You heard the laugh
voice
as well.
like just changed a bit over the years. I guess I've seen him in other movies, and it doesn't really sound that much like him. But I don't know.
Oh, you heard the laugh, so it
Yeah,
must
yeah.
have been him.
Yeah,
And then we see, obviously, this is what we were predicting, that we would see one Doc Ock tentacle, and then we'd see him at the end, and that's exactly what happened.
yeah,
And he goes, hello, Peter.
yeah.
There you go. And then obviously Peter's on the bridge, and then
In a
he
suit that looks
suits up
remarkably similar to the suit that Peter was wearing in Spider-Man 3.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
seen that comparison made, and then that's what I think. I think that's the court thing. That's probably that's what I think that's going to be about. But then we see him suit up in the Iron Spider costume, the one from Infinity War and Endgame,
Which a lot
which
of people are getting tired of, by the way. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter just like ranting about it, saying that they're getting tired of it.
But I think it's obviously, this is what I said to you. I think it's just a disguise for the integrated suit.
I
Like
agree
just
with
put
you,
in the
yeah, 'cause
trailer.
I think
to not show
they
it.
just CGI'd it. There's also another scene on the trailer where you see Spider-Man standing there in his Iron Spider suit, and I'm pretty sure that's just going to be the integrated suit.
It
that we
is.
see in
I
the
think
toy
it
thing.
is. I'll be very, very surprised if it isn't.
Yeah. And also in that scene, we see, obviously, Spider-Man just standing there, and to the left and to the right of him, there is a lot of space. So they might have CGI'd out someone. I've seen a lot of people saying they might have CGI'd out Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, which I think that's entirely possible.
Yeah, that could be completely possible,
Yeah.
because if we can assume that the Goblin Bomb and then Doc Ock is going to be pretty much around the same time.
Yeah,
So both
'cause
those villains are going to be on the
It
bridge.
looked like they were both on the bridge, and the bridge, by the way, I think it was the Manhattan Bridge, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, but that bridge is where Gwen Stacy dies, so I think I'm going to make this bold call now that MJ might die in this movie, or they might like make it look like she's going to die. That's my guess.
Possibly, and then I'm not sure. I don't know. I feel like MJ hasn't really had anything to do in the movies, so
There you go, they'll give her something to do, she'll die.
yeah, I guess. But I feel like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I think
but
it's possible.
I think it is possible, but I don't think she'll die. Personally, I don't think she'll die. I think she'll be used as like a hostage. I think that'll
Yeah,
probably
like
be a big thing
like
in the movie.
Spider-Man 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think Aunt May could die.
I don't know if
that's
they
one
do
of
that, because I kind of feel the same way about Aunt May. How you feel about MJ, that she hasn't done anything like significant at all in these movies, so I don't know if they'll really do that. I mean, at least the way I'm thinking about it, I don't know.
The only reason why I think Aunt May would die is because in the Raimi universe they killed Harry. In Andrew Garfield universe they killed Gwen.
Mhm.
So the Thingy is the only one who hasn't died.
Like a parental
Aunt May.
figure, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no,
and then
his Uncle Tony already died, so because Uncle Ben
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
exist.
Uncle
So
Tony.
yeah.
Don't
Tony-
even
Tony's
Daddy
dead.
Tony.
yeah, Big Daddy Tony. God,
yeah.
that's.
I mean,
But
I mean, I really.
no, actually, speaking of that, that's just brought up a good point. not a single, which is giving me a lot of hope for this movie. Not a single mention of Iron Man in this trailer once.
Yeah. This is what I was about to say. Please, no mention of Iron Man.
Yeah, and it looks like they're not going to. So thankfully, I'm just hoping that this will be Spider-Man kind of stepping into his own a bit. Because I was hoping that Far From Home was going to do that after Homecoming, where the ending clearly sets up that Spider-Man is going to be his own hero now when he says no to Tony about the Iron Spider and all that stuff. But I just really hope this is Spider-Man just being his own hero. And because I think this trailer looks really good. I think a lot of it looks great, but I just hope that it's not ruined by certain things that could happen in the movie.
I think most of this movie is going to be good. I think the only part that might have the possibility to be slightly a bit crappy is the first starting off the first act. I think after the first act, I think that's when it's really going to pick up. Obviously, if Toby and Andrew are in this movie,
please let them be in this movie. I'm so excited. I'd be like,
I think they are. I think they are.
I'd lose my mind if they were. Yeah.
I think everyone by now is seeing so much stuff that everyone just thinks that they are going to be in this movie. So if they aren't, that's going to be a massive disappointment to a lot of people.
Massive shock. I wouldn't really say. I don't know if I'd be disappointed because they didn't outright confirm it, but it's all but confirmed at this point, isn't it?
Yeah. But I think it will be a bit. I'd be a bit shocked if they weren't in this movie because shocked, of how much stuff.
Yeah.
But or at least if they weren't teased at the end. But
or if Sony does a Venom and they just cut out like half the movie before it releases and then just like don't have them in there for some reason, which they're not going to do that. But I don't know.
Yeah, they won't do that. But the thing is that let's hope. This is probably one of the final things I have to say. Number one, I don't think I'm going to watch any more trailers for this if they do release them.
I don't want to, but I do want to so bad at the same time. I don't want to see any more because it's Sony and we know what they're like. They spoil everything. So I get the feeling that they might show Toby and Andrew on the trailer if they're on there. But at the same time, I don't even know if I'll be able to resist the temptation to watch the next trailer. But I'm going to try my best not to.
To be honest, I don't really fancy watching it, but I'm in the same position as you where I would want to watch it, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to get anything spoiled. So
I know my friends will watch it, so I'll probably just ask them if they see anything that's like.
The thing is, if anything is significant in the next trailers, like big things, big things, I think that we'll just get spoiled on social media anyway.
Yeah, but the one thing I'm really hoping is the next trailer doesn't get leaked because it really sucked that this one. It's kind of their own fault in a way because they just waited way too long to release anything, so it was bound to happen eventually. But it does kind of suck that it got leaked. That's just kind of sad.
They deserve it. I think they deserve it 100% because they waited way too long, way too long.
Yeah.
Oh yes, and one other thing, JB Smoove.
Oh mean, Big JB. He was going on a madness, wasn't he?
We were saying he was a legend from Far From Home, and he was talking about the Power Rangers and that. So,
yeah, I hated Far From Home, and I didn't really enjoy his character that much, but that joke was kind of funny because I like Power Rangers.
I thought his character was pretty good. I thought his acting was great as well. But he did drop a few things. Do we want to mention this in the video, or do we want to leave this?
Well, I guess if you guys want to know what we think about the trailer and not any of the actors saying who might or might not be in the movie, then we love the trailer. So click off the video now if that's the case. But we'll just go into it, I guess. JB Smoove said that Tobey Maguire is in the movie. So he literally outright said it. The guy said to him, "Who did you like seeing team up with Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire?" And he said, "Tobey Maguire, man, absolutely." So yeah,
and that's basically.
Surely,
and there's been set photo
we could
leaks
just be trolling
and
the
everything.
interviewer. That's the only other thing I'm thinking.
He seems like the kind of actor that might do that.
Exactly.
I don't know. He just seems like the kind of actor who might do that. But there's also been set photos which no one knows if they're true, true or false. But they are being taken down by Sony, so that says basically what you need to know.
Please let them be in this movie, please. I'd be so happy
they're going to be in
if
this
they were.
movie. They're going to be in this movie. I think they're going to do it. But
I'm going to go insane in the cinema when that happens.
One last thing I'd like to say is that if they are in this movie, which most likely they are going to be, I hope they do teach Tom Holland Spider-Man how to be Spider-Man. And I hope by the end of this movie, he learns from all his mistakes and he doesn't go back to being a flipping moron that he has been. because I don't want them to be like, oh yeah, he's learned the lesson of Spider-Man. Next movie, he does something dumb again.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess Spider-Man's always making mistakes anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, little mistakes won't be too bad, but just like the stupid dumb thing that he's been doing in like, in Knocking Far From Home and stuff.
Mm.
I feel like that if Tobey and Andrew are in this movie, I feel like they're gonna make their Spider-Man take the piss out of Tom Holland's Spider-Man for being like a moron.
I don't think they'll do that. I don't know.
I feel like there's gonna be a scene with it.
Self-deprecate the main Spider-Man. I don't know. I think the only thing they might like say is why, like, how did you even get like this high-tech stuff when all we had was just like spandex and web shooters and Tobey Maguire.
And there's definitely gonna be a joke where they reference web shooters and Toby's not gonna know what the hell they're going on about. Yeah. But
that's gonna be pretty funny if they do that.
Exciting times, man. It's exciting times. And also, it's not being pushed back as far as we know because
no delay.
The date is still the same.
Unlike Venom, which is now in 2022 or whatever that's coming out.
The thing is with Venom, then that means it probably doesn't have any relevance to this movie. Then
most likely, yeah.
Which is. That's a good thing, I'm guessing.
For me, yeah. I don't want this to be connected to Venom in any way.
I don't think they should be connected to Venom because it just seems like... Remember when we were saying, like, if all this stuff happens, it's going to be a mess? It feels like they're actually structuring it in a decent way.
It seems like it might be somewhat coordinated. I don't know how they're going to go about it. This movie's probably going to be pretty long, I hope. But
yeah, definitely. I think... I think definitely 2.5 hours at least.
Yeah, no, there's no way this movie's going to be under 2.5 hours.
Yeah. But that's pretty much all I have to say. I think it's a great trailer.
Yeah, great teaser as well. It seems like it was only from the first act.
Definitely.
A lot of this wasn't stuff that's going to happen later on in the movie, which is good. But yeah, I thought it was a great teaser. Finally, a great teaser from Sony. Don't spoil the movie in the next trailer, please, Sony. Please.
Yeah.
Don't spoil anything.
I think this has got people hyped enough that if they release like maybe one more trailer and one more clip,
I think they will definitely release one more trailer because they wouldn't have called this a teaser trailer. They would have called it official trailer.
I think they're gonna do I don't think they'll do a final trailer. You know how like some movies do final trailer. Yeah. I think we're just gonna get an official trailer, just one official trailer, and it's gonna be some of this trailer, this teaser, and then some few extra bits. And I think we will get they're going to do a money shot with the suit because we haven't had a money shot yet.
Yeah, money shot with Toby and Andrew's suit because they're going to spoil it.
Nah, I don't think I trust them not to do it.
I don't trust this. If there's one thing I've learned in life when it comes to Spider-Man, do not trust Sony. They do not know what they're doing with this franchise whatsoever most of the time. So
I think Kevin Feige's going to have to get his rifle out if they do anything too dodgy.
Kevin Feige's about to become like the Punisher in real life. Start like shooting everyone. He's gonna,
what if Kevin Feige's in there with Matt Murdock, but then he's the Punisher?
That would be amazing. Variant Punisher, and it's like Kevin Feige with the skull t-shirt on.
Yeah,
that would be sick. I'd pay money to watch that.
Yeah, so would I. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, we'll see what happens. But you know, we're gonna be here reviewing all of it.
Yeah.
Everything to do with this movie. I mean, from toys to obviously going to watch it to the reviews. We'll be here doing it. So make sure you stay tuned for that.
Yeah. So if you guys watch this trailer, be sure. Well, I'm pretty sure everyone watched it considering how many views it got.
Yeah.
But be sure to let us know what you thought of it in the comments below. Be sure to hit the like button to share this video around YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos like this in the future. Be sure to check out our Instagram and Twitter links in the description. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. See ya!